There we go. Audio test 1 2 1 2. There we go. Back. Thank you, Sarah. I don't know why my audio just unplugged reset. So now you can technically see me. So everyone back on YouTube. Just kidding. Don't leave, because then then TikTok's gonna get pissed and be like, why are people leaving going to another? Don't want them to go to another platform. But yeah, so I was just giving a tour of that. Basically, now we've set up our whole funnel, collect payments, domain, email marketing, simple funnels, automation. And it took roughly, if you were to say all in, Nicole's like, oh my God, I can hear you. Yeah, John's back. John did not get banned. John did not get banned for anything that it said. I will be more PC, but I don't know. If you're not publishing, like, if you're not getting violation or content violations, you're not marketing hard enough. I get them like, at this point, it's like almost once a month. Like, for the amount of content that I put out, it's insane. Posting 10 times a day, going live twice a day, like, that's insane. But my analytics it's growing really well. The 10 times a day is insanity was kind of working, which is nice. So let's now switch over to, actually, let me show you guys this cool presentation, which is actually cool. I have something new. If you guys want to see, put a number 1 in the chat if you actually want to see a new AI tool that I'm going to share with the community. I'm going to actually create a course on it because I actually figured out how to use it and I needed to use it today. So put a number 1 in the chat if you want to learn a new AI tool today that literally just saved me almost an hour. Honestly, it was so nice. And I'll show you the final results. Just Sarah on TikTok. What? All the other people not interested? I guess not. I'm just kidding. So I give a presentation every Wednesday to a group of like 70 real estate agents, basically. And so traditionally, which is actually kind of weird, I would build my whole thing in Canva, basically. But let's be honest, my Canva skills, my graphic design skills are not the best. So I started it and I was like, all right, because today's lesson was about AI and personal productivity. What are the best productivity tools to use? So basically, I started editing and I was like, not gonna lie, but my Canva slides look like a 5th grader just kind of figured out how to use Canva for the first time. And I'm like, this is kind of embarrassing. I need to step it up a little. And so I was like, well, I have a presentation in 1 hour. Why not learn a new AI tool? So I learned Gamma. And oh boy, did I learn Gamma. Gamma for presentation. Don't use, I've now, you guys get, my absolutes. My absolutes is basically, it's like, don't use Canva, don't use GenSpark for presentations, use Gamma. Gamma is hands down. I know I'm always the last. I'm a late adopter as well too with technology. I wish you guys could have seen like how long it took me to go from a flip phone to like a smartphone kind of thing. I waited so long, but I'm like, fine. Same thing with Metrical. I was like, wow, I need a better social media marketing tool, but then everyone keeps telling about me about Metrical. Fine. It's just my stubbornness. So I got really good in that hour of using Gamma, and this presentation I built in an hour. And this was the productivity presentation for AI for real estate agents. This was our 5th series. And if I go to present mode, present, yeah, I'm no longer using. There we go. So you guys can see there. Okay, so yeah, I am no longer using Canva for presentations. This took no effort to create. There's actually a specific workflow I'm going to teach inside the community. This is actually going to go in the productivity course. I actually figured out all the steps and how to actually use it correctly, and there's actually a certain process. So if you're inside the AI community, I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of actually how to get the most out of it. It's almost like Lovable. Like, you have to have certain things in step before you actually do your presentation. and then editing it. I was having so much fun editing it with the photos and the text and the layout. Like, this makes me look professional. Like, especially, I'm not gonna lie, for how much I'm charging them for the AI real estate or AI workshop, basically. Like, you better come in with a banging presentation. So I was super impressed, and took me a while, and I did all this in an hour. Like, I had all the notes already, which was super nice, and then moving it into basically this only took less than an hour. Actually, doing all this roughly took actually took maybe 10 minutes, and then I was just spending the rest of the time doing little tweaks, adding, changing photos, doing little tweaks. But the whole thing was like done within first 10 minutes. I was like super impressed. So this whole tomorrow, if you're inside the AI community, the webinar for that I recorded for this is going to go into the course AI for let's see, because this has been like a 5-part series basically. So if you're inside the AI community, one, thank you so much, and then two, in courses, there's the section right here for AI webinars, where basically I'm just putting all webinars and stuff that I've been doing or I find interesting. And so in it, this has been one of a 4-part series. So we started off the series going into productivity, marketing, automation. There's a whole AI for social media, AI for digital marketing, AI for automation. By the way, if you want to be an AI consultant, please steal my presentations, copy my presentations. Like, you can give the same workshop, because I literally charged them, I'm not gonna say how much, but I charged them a lot of money to do these type of presentations, because they came to me because they were struggling with, hey, what are the best AI tools? How can we use it in our business? And can you give us a step-by-step breakdown of, like, one, how do we use the best AI tools for social media? How do we use the best AI tools for digital marketing? What are the best AI tools for automation? And today's session was how to use the best tools for personal productivity. Just basically how to get more done in a day than most do in a week. So that was this presentation. Man, I'm pretty sad that I really wish I would have adopted Gamma when I first started the presentation, because then each and every one would have been a banger. Like, oh my gosh. Like, but now I have this whole series. I'm going to convert my other presentations, all the other ones that I did in Canva. I'm going to convert them over into Gamma, and then I'll save them and then use that for, because I'm going to be doing more AI for business presentations going forward. So this is going to be like, wow, I was like super amazed of like how to use this, and like, this was very worth the investment. And it's only like $10 a month, honestly. Like, $10 a month, it saved me a whole hour of trying to just mess around with actually trying to create a nice presentation. So that time, I got my money back within the first presentation already. So I may use this for the courses as well too. Actually, with how well this kind of worked out. How'd you create this presentation? Can you do it in PowerPoint? No, dear God, no, not in PowerPoint. Like, ugh, Microsoft products, ill. One, don't use Microsoft products, and then two, don't even use Canva. Canva's dead for presentations. Like, I'm never going to create another presentation in Canva unless I just unless I want to waste a lot of time. Like, it's so mad. This, when you go through the process of creating a presentation in Gamma, wow. And there's so much that you could, like, it's so easy to like make the changes and how you want it. So if you're inside the community this week, I'm going to record. I know I'm so behind on courses, but after I got today, the workshop off my plate, I could go back to creating courses now, which I'm excited for. So we're going to do the productivity course. We're going to have TickTick in there. We're going to have Gamma in there. We're going to have some other productivity tools in there as well too. So congratulations, everyone. You're going to get a Gamma course inside the community this week, because this is worth it to learn. Like, I highly recommend it. So I'm going to go through, and I need to show you my workflow of what other tools I used with Gamma to actually make the presentation even better. It's like the Lovable course, basically, where there's a certain tools in a certain way to actually get the full use out of it. So super stoked with that. That was the win for today. Like, we basically built in one day, built a whole funnel for Monica using System. And if people are still interested in System in the community, I'll still do, I think I'm still going to do a System course, because basically it has everything all in one. It's pretty easy to use, especially for email, the automation for the price. I mean, even if you're up to like what, $27, and you can do, because what's going to limit you actually is going to be the automations. You're going to want to add more automations really. If you think one automation per product that you're selling, basically if you're selling multiple digital products, it's going to be a different automation. Thank you, Kayla, I appreciate that. So yeah, so that's where like we hit, when I was building it out, the only limitation that I hit was basically the automation rule, only one on the free plan, so I had to get a little creative, but I figured out how to do it. I actually had to do email blast as well too. They don't technically allow you to do email blast. There's a very interesting workaround on how to do email blast. Alberto, good to see you. And then you're still alive. And then email campaigns, email sends. So you could basically manage, because that's the nice thing about System is that you get the sales funnel, you get the CRM, you could collect payments through Stripe integration. You could also do coupons if you wanted to. They have the calendar bookings, so you don't need TidyCal if you want to get crazy. Alberto, this doesn't apply to you for your business later on, but for what you're working with, this wouldn't. It kinda, but later on, your tech stack is actually going to work really well for a while. Blogs are irrelevant. No transaction fees, which is super nice, so they don't add anything. I've been using Gamma and it's dope for presentation, also for knowledge for my agents. Nice. Jump on the Gamma. Once you go Gamma, I'm never going back to Canva's use now gets smaller. Like, what am I going to use Canva more now? That was presentation was the whole part of like, other than the photo library, but now because Gamma, you could generate, like I could take any photo and regenerate a different photo. I don't want to do it right now. I'm just lazy. But it's so easy to change different photos for it. You could do different prompts to different images and it will change it out. It gives you like 4 different options, which is nice. So I had more fun making changes in this. The aesthetically, I actually moved from context pretty quickly to now aesthetics, in the sense of like, oh, I kind of want this presentation and I want it to like look like this, and like, you know how long it would have took me just to do this? That would have took me 20 minutes just to do this slide alone, and then trying to do other ones like the AI. It would do AI image generation, which is nice. Like, I'm very happy with learning Gamma. That came in clutch today. I'm so happy. People were so impressed. They were like, "Wow, John stepped it up today." So, I mean, between Linktree, or sorry, not Linktree, but System.io. I mean, these are just, I'm just sharing products to help you make more money online. At the end of the day, fundamentally. Then, by the way, we're also going to add a course on Metrical. How to use Metrical for posting your social media content. I'm excited for that. I think I got a full deep dive on how to work it. I've been so far I'm pretty not consistent on time, but I got my daily reps of 10 pieces of content a day, so that's looking nice. I know Sarah's in the comments. She's like, finally, he adopted it. So that's pretty good. And then the cool thing is the analytics is actually very interesting. So I can actually track to see how much traffic I'm actually sending to my website based on my content strategy and where they're actually coming from, which is like super interesting. Everyone's in the US or Canada or Australia. That's surprisingly, I didn't think about that. So you could get all the different analytics. I can actually kind of see if anyone's on my website right now. 2 people are on my website right now. Dope. That's funny. And then, yeah, this is actually really cool. And I can see, oh, where are they coming from? Are they doing direct traffic, which is basically the one in the profile? Or are they coming straight from TikTok? Or, well, it's basically all direct, which is, let's be honest, it's mostly, most of that is all from TikTok, fundamentally from traffic from there. Then I can see my traffic breakdown from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Google. LinkedIn is also here. There's LinkedIn. Look how, when people say they want to like market on LinkedIn and like they want to get traffic on LinkedIn and they want to post content on LinkedIn, I'm like, where the fuck are you getting sale? I can't cuss. Sorry, forgive me. Don't get violent. Don't violate me, TikTok. Please don't. I'll be good. I promise. I'll be good. So, I mean, for the amount of traffic, it's not even, that's 0.76 of my traffic. 0.7% is coming from LinkedIn. So that's why I'm like, I'm like, why? It's like your audience is either mostly on TikTok, there's Instagram, and there's YouTube. So there's your top three platforms where you should actually here. So don't violate me. I promise. Just let me, just let me go live. Please don't take that away. They got me. They got me good. So here you can see TikTok is where you should be pushing a lot of your content. Second is repurposing that and sending it to Instagram, and then also you should be doing YouTube content as well too. So technically, I'm just rocking shorts on all three of those platforms and posting my content there consistently, which is super nice. That is like really nice. And then I can see, man, I'm still trying to like figure out like the analytics from the reports. Not gonna lie, it looks like a roller coaster, which is actually wild. Trying to just kind of break down how each, because you could see also like YouTube traffic. Oh no, that's Twitter, so that's YouTube. So wait, what's this one up here? Okay, so that's TikTok, that's Instagram, that's YouTube, and there's X. Fundamentally, of like the different traffic, which is interesting. That's good. And I could kind of see interactions and stuff. I don't know what's going on there. When it does that, my brain just goes, honestly. Sharon! Good to see you, Sharon. But then I can also see we hit our first million view video this week, which I'm actually kind of impressed after 1,000 videos, give or take. So don't stop. And it's actually not the video that I wanted to go quote unquote viral. Sarah says, "Hi, Sharon." She says it with that enthusiasm. Connect my audience, by the way. You guys are awesome. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hi, Sharon. You guys are amazing. So this is actually really cool just to see like different analytics for everything of what I wanted to track. There we go. And then you can add all, I mean, look at all the profiles. I'm still not adding, I need to add Blue Sky, but Blue Sky has a file size limit, so I got to get around that, which is interesting. I'm definitely not going on Threads. There's no point, honestly. No one's on Threads. Maybe Twitch. I got to add my Twitch account. I don't have one, but I'm going to start one. That would be another account to start. So the more platforms, the better. The more that you could be omnipresent, the more that you could drive traffic to your offer, to your website from there, which is super nice. So this was cool, and I'm very happy with that. And then the website conversion is actually doing really good. So if I go to the website, I'm using Lead Pages just because it's familiar to me. Ooh, it went up actually. So we look at the analytics. I don't know about you, but I look at my analytics like religiously, like basically. And then if I go here and I go conversion rate, I can see, oh man, this week alone, not even doubled. We 3x the conversion rate just by changing the website, the buttons, and making it much easier. Because people just want a one-click checkout. They want a one-click buy. By the way, Sarah, Sharon's like, hi, Sarah. It's like you guys are saying hi across the pond. So that's actually really helped. So it went from 6% website conversion to now on average 50%. So that means I'm converting 50% of the traffic that I'm sending organically to my website, which is, that's really good. Actually, technically, that's better than my lead magnets, which is actually really dope. And then we got 2 new people today, which is dope. So the system is working, which is nice. So all in all, we're just kind of sharing new tools, new AI workflows. Basically, you're kind of seeing behind the scenes of what everything is like, the machine per se. So actually really stoked with that. So cool. Those are the main updates. Just starting off. I know we got deep last night into basically do this there. Nice. So we got deep last night into like ChatGPT having new updates, which is shopping. If that's the thing that got me bad, I don't think it was, but it was like ChatGPT, now you can shop from it, which is a thing, which is wild. So really interesting. But one of the biggest takeaways was that people were like, hey, there's a bunch of tools, I don't know which one to get started with, especially when it comes to AI. Everyone is overwhelmed, and so it's like trying to simplify the whole thing to make it easy for everyone. Did you see the clip I DM'd you? I think I could play it here Oh, I gotta log in, but TikTok's being stubborn right now. It's not letting me log in for my browser. I gotta check the video. I think I can get to it on Safari. Let me see if I can log in on Safari. If I can log in on one, because like someone's trying to hack my account. Let's be honest. So one, especially through the browser. So like, I get all these multiple attempts. Like you can't log in because you've tried multiple times, and I'm like, this is my first time. All right, there's someone out there. Oh, I'm logged in. Sick, dope. I'm logged in on Safari. Yay, I made 1.6. Jesus. This one pissed a lot of, actually, wait, sorry, YouTube, so you guys can see. There we go. Oh yeah, this video pissed a lot of people off. People are like, that update's not there anymore. Technically, they fixed it. Like, technically, this update was around and then gone. They just removed it. But some people never heard about it. Some people already know that it's been changed. So it adds so much awesome drama and conflict in my comments. Like, it is so funny. Like, you want to talk about a viral video rage comment wars? Like, oh man. Oh, wait, sorry, that's not the video. It's actually this one. I was like, where's all the comments? I love this comment. ChatGPT be snipping now. I just retyped it. It works. No, it doesn't work. I just heard about this. Copy paste. And then I gave a solution that was only for PC. So 90% of the audience is Mac or iPhones. So I got a ton of comments for people who are like, what do I use if I'm on an iPhone? So I'm like, this is great. And I actually want to share a video that's actually super interesting because of this, because there's a whole there's a whole thing about like comment hacking. Let me show you this one video. It's like super genius. This is genius. Okay, I hope I don't get violated for this again. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me get this. This is a great video. Okay, here we go. If you're not getting violation strikes enough, you're not marketing hard enough.
You would get somebody who would never normally leave a comment on anything to comment. Friends of ours did some cooking style video, and she goes to get ketchup out of the fridge, and there's just a box of tampons in there. Never called attention to the tampons. The entire comment section was, are we supposed to be refrigerating our tampons? What is going on with that? And then other people are like, yes, of course you're supposed to refrigerate your tampons. And we just forgot they were in there from a different bit. That video popped, made tens of thousands of dollars just because of that little Easter egg. I made a wine pie one time, and my fly was undone, which I did do intentionally because I have no business making a pie. Nobody has business watching me cook. But I needed to make this pie for something, and I just had my zipper undone. 14 million views on me making a pie. A lot of people don't want to mispronounce a name or spell something wrong because that can rob you of credibility. But could you just have one earring in maybe? Like a natural human mistake, could you have a fly undone? Because people will be like, oh girl, I'm so sorry, I feel for you. This video's popping and you're caught in an embarrassing moment. Like, what can humanize you a little bit that you're comfortable with?
That was genius. From a marketing point of view, like absolute marketing genius. That was actually really good. Sharon's like, did you hear about the ChatGPT being too nice and just agreeing with everything that you say and suggest? Yeah, ChatGPT is not really like being disagreeing, which is actually kind of wild. Let's see if there's some other interesting stuff in here. There's the open source, but I got banned when he was on. So actually, this is really dope. I think this is a really interesting idea. Starbucks does this. They spell your name wrong on purpose. That's just genius. Thank you for sharing, Jonathan. By the way, awesome name.
You wouldn't believe this, but you can actually create Chrome extensions like this that do anything you want to using any language model you like. So check this out. And by I mean do anything, I mean literally you tell what it wants to do, like scrape data, scrape YouTube videos, create scenarios and make or anything. You name it, these things can literally do it. I just created this in my community, right? Which is basically a custom GPT that does some cool stuff. So you basically come onto this GPT, it's a Chrome extension creator. You tell it what it wants to do, and then you get code. And basically what happens is this code will appear like this. So you download it, you use 3 different styles. And all you ever do is you come over to this part of the website. So if I come over here to update on Chrome, you're going to scroll down to extensions and then manage extensions. Over here, what you do is make sure this developer mode thing is turned on. and then you see load unpack. You click on this, select the folder. Remember, you'll get 3 files, put them into a folder. You're basically going to select this right here, come down and click on select. What this will do is load that Chrome extension into your browser, and once it's in the browser, basically you can follow around and do anything, and then you can actually have conversations with ChatGPT, with Claude, with Gemini to improve the quality of it and all the different design things. Effectively, you'll see it in the browser here, and what you can do is come down to details, and then you want to come down here and just make sure right here it's pinned to toolbar, which means it will appear in the top right there. And a GPT I built for this, by the way, I gave it loads of incredible code like this. Like, do you see how gorgeous this chat interface is? It's absolutely beautiful.
dope.
So I've front loaded it with a crap load of code like that, as well as give it just loads of best practices to give you the correct information first time. If you want access to this GPT,
I love that. Like, who doesn't want to create their own Chrome extensions? Like, that's actually pretty dope. Granted, they only live on your computer, but still, that's like super handy as far as like, I want to build a Chrome extension that's kind of like how Cider is. So Cider, people are amazed by Cider whenever I show them. It's like such a great tool because you get access to all the large language models in the same browser, basically. Basically, what he just did is basically replicate Cider, and it's like, but Cider does all that and more. Like, I love me some Cider. And then it does search as well too. Like, this is like really, really dope as far as like, people are amazed that's like Cider is like, it saves you so much time from having to like go to another browser, go to another tab and do all that, which is like so interesting. So nice. That is, and then we also did a little demo of surprisingly enough, and actually the topic came up was like Lovable too. I think we're still going to do Saturday this for the community. Saturday we're going to continue the app building course. I think that's what everyone still wants to continue on. Let me know, put number 1 in the chat if you still want to continue with the Lovable course, or put a number 2 if you want to switch over to NAN. It's really subjective here because it's like, it's always interesting because I do have members on here, so it'll be very interesting. Lovable. AI Pro Master says Lovable, welcome. Sarah wants to learn NAN. Oh, we have division now. Oh man, NAN. And then AI Pro Master is going to sign up. Definitely sign up. By the way, today is the last day. Midnight tonight, Pacific Standard Time, is the last day for the price. And then the price is going to double end of day today. I'm just being nice because we're already at 110 members already, so the price is going to double. So tonight, Pacific Standard Time, it's going to double. So you do not, I already sent the email to most people as well too. Wow, Sharon, Nicole. Actually, we'll do a poll. Let's do that actually. Let's poll, let's actually set a poll because I thought Lovable, but no, okay. All right. I'm down for either, honestly, because NAN agents is going to be interesting. Saturday workshop poll. What do you want to learn for Saturday's live workshop? And I'll do topics. See the cool thing about using Circle. What do you want to learn? Because it's not my opinion. It's not mine. It's like Lovable app. Lesson 2. Lesson 2. Continuation. And they're basically both. What do you want to like? I'll do either Lovable. Plus probably get a little cursor action in there, and then from there let's go NAN agents because we do need to build agents. We already built the first workflow as far as just basic 101. So NAN agents. Do people want to learn I don't know, we're not gonna do Gamma, but I'll throw it in there, custom GPT or I don't know if like people want to monetize custom GPTs still. I think they're kind of over it, but I'll put it in there, just custom GPT. And then lastly is digital marketing, or sell digital products with System.io. I'm now pretty good with System.io. Is there another one I should put in here? Put it in the chat. If there's another topic that you guys want to learn, just to throw it out there. Will you record? I'll be out of town. Yes, all the workshops are all recorded, except for the last 2 that I've done, just because it went over and I could simplify it. I'll be back into my course mode. Starting tomorrow, I could go back to creating courses, which I'm excited for. Is there something else? Throw it in the comments that you guys want to learn when it comes to AI. Nicole's like, yes, let's do some agents. Sharon wants to learn agents. Wow, I'm down. Either or. Like I have the agent build that I did for NAN. Let me see if I can log in real quick, kind of show you, because that was actually a really fun build out for it. Because let's be honest, agents are literally going to be the most used feature, and especially NAN towards the end of the year as MCP gets a lot more robust. It's not no more robust, but agents are going to be. Let me see if I can log in here, and here we go. And then can we open and fill? Okay, yeah, we do this. There we go. Password manager. Okay, there. I'm gonna log into my NAN account. I have 3 days until my trial is over. There we go. Cool. So NAN. So all of the other courses in the community are recorded? Yes. Everything in the community is already recorded, except for there's like the productivity course I'm working on, the digital marketing course I'm working on, the Lovable course. I want to re-record it just because I can make it shorter and easier. The NAN first level course is in there. We're going to do the second version, which is basically building this. If you guys want to vote NAN for Saturday, we're going to build this, and probably we're going to hook this up to, like, I don't know, either Telegram or WhatsApp, so that you could chat with your AI agent, and then it could do things like update your email or connect to your email, connect to your calendar, send emails, stuff like that. Sarah's like, yes, give me the agent powers. I want all of the agent powers to do all of my work. Like, yes, this is going to get wild, because NAN is definitely going to be the main thing to like master, especially going on when we think AI automations. It's going to be NAN, and it's going to be agents. It's going to be the standard, honestly, like how powerful it's going to get. So if you guys want the Saturday course, I'm going to do the poll. I think that's good enough from right there. I'll leave this, and then let me see here. So allow members to say, okay, and then save, and then also add in the comments if there is another AI topic you want to learn. Saturdays, because we meet so that we can learn. Cool. Saturday poll, workshop poll, Lovable, Cursor, NA. I think NAN may just. I honestly want to learn NAN more. Like that, it gets so much fun. Okay, so let me post this in the community, and let me pin it. Cool. Let the voting begin. I don't vote just because I'm biased. So I try not to vote, at least for me. And I let you guys vote. So it's literally 100% up to your decision. I don't influence. I'm down to learn it all. And either way, you guys know me. So like that's gonna be super fun. And then, by the way, I highly recommend reading David's post that he posted today. He came up with such a hack that he figured out to increase your engagement. I highly recommend it. It's actually like super dope. If you guys want me to share the hack that David mentioned in the community, if you're on TikTok, you have to share this post with 10 people right now. If you share this post with 10 people right now, this video, just clicking the share button right down here, I will share the live stream hack that David shared, which is genius, because it basically took him from 10 viewers to, I think, 100, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, in the same live stream. Pretty insane. Sheris shared it. Guess you guys don't want to learn. Okay. Well, if you're in the community, you guys get access to it anyways. So highly recommend watching that. That's a really good video from there too. So that's looking really cool. Yay, we get to, if we work out, I do want to influence and do NAN, not gonna lie. NAN is like super fun because you build agents to do all the work that do your work. And then MCP on top of this, game over. Game over. This sounds familiar, Jonathan. And then, so super stoked about that. And then got the Lovable apps, got Gamma. I'm excited to teach you guys Gamma. That's going to be a little fun. Yeah, the MCP, because let's also, I don't know, maybe this guy, let's go back to this guy here, credit, down to, what's his name again? Not Nathan, not Nick, Preston. I don't know. Hopefully I don't jinx myself and get like V again. Yes, wow, everyone wants to learn MCP. All right. I'll throw a little MCP action this Saturday then, for sure. We'll learn agents and we'll learn MCP. So let me actually, I don't think I could edit it if I post it already. Kind of curious. Yeah, everyone wants to learn MCP. Cool. You guys vote. I will make it happen. Let's see. Can I edit this? Oh, no. Let's see. Maybe edit. Can I? I think if someone someone already edit poll. Yeah, I can't change the edits. So technically NAN. Maybe if I already 2 votes, I'll put it here. By the way, the NAN workshop will be agents and MCP. That will influence it. My boy Preston's dope, not gonna lie. Like, Preston went rogue early on, went right into the open source, dove all in. He was, I would say, pioneer as far as I haven't seen anyone like really go as deep as him into the open source. And I remember his first post back early around here where he was, this video right here. I'm not gonna play his videos just because maybe that did the strike. I don't know. Maybe he looks like a 14-year-old kid. That's why I look, whatever. Anyways, so he bought this video of an M3. How much are M3s? 1 TB stay right. How much is this? Because that's the end goal. The end goal is to have your own local private LLM or bunch of LLMs that are running on your basically local server that are using either NAN or MCP, basically NAN and MCP, to basically Jarvis control your entire, not only your life, and it's not your life, but your business tools that you use, whether it be email, your CRM, your calendar, whatever stuff from there, for example. It's a behemoth of that. I want that. I really, because eventually we will do an open source, because we're no matter what, and especially when you get into the AI world, the deeper you go, the more you're going to be pushed into the open source route anyways. Because say, for example, if you want to build an app, you want to do like Cursor, for example, or like Lovable, you're going to get dinged for every request. You're going to burn all your credits. So it's the only path to is just local LLM to basically do your edits to your code base basically from there. So, and then, yeah, so he built a full chart. So how much is I'm curious, Amazon, let's see, I'm kind of curious. M3 Mac, are they M4s? M4s? I don't even know. I haven't been shopping for one. Yeah, desktop. Show me this. 2024. What do these go for? 24. Check out VoiceKit. It's what he used to build out Jarvis. Josh, welcome to the chat. MVP right there. M4 Pro chip, 1200. That's not bad. I mean, basically my MacBook Pro was the same cost of this now. Jesus, with that. Oh, that's so. Sorry, not to nerd out right now. Mac M4 Mini Pro. Looks small, lives large. Ethernet, 1 HDMI. Sorry, that's actually, that price is not bad actually when you think about it. The M4 chips, interesting. I'm actually super interested in that because he's using also, well, let's check out 2 tools that he's using. One, VoiceKit. Credit goes to Josh Hart in TikTok. So VoiceKit, probably, has anyone heard of Unclockable VoiceKit? Enterprise Voice AI Platform. Is this it? 24/7 enterprise grade order status. Is there, wait, so is this to run it locally? DIY intelligence Google Assistant. So this is what why do I feel like YouTube voice kit local. No, that's not it. Yeah, I was like, maybe MCP, Open Router, Telegram. That's actually a dope combination. Actually, let me save that to my NAN playlist real quick. Boop. I will see that later. Voice kit. Is there two different things for it? We'll do voice kit, LLM or NAN basically is going to be the main thing. This AI agent sends emails for you. That looks like 11 labs though. 6-hour build. Sorry. Oh, it's live kit. Nice. No worries. Let's do live kit. Trust, it's like there's 48,000 different tools. Trying to remember them is like a wild game. Meet live kit. Everyone, credit goes to Josh Hart in the chat. So Josh, welcome to the chat. The all-in-one voice AI platform. Build, deploy, and scale real-time agents. Open source, enterprise grade. Well, no, first thing you should always do, voice, Jarvis, AI agent, N8N. Just spam it with keywords and save it to Notion. So saved in Notion. Nice. Appreciate it, Josh. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Open source. We all learn because we all share. That's the whole thing about like, the whole live stream show is just like sharing all the tips so that we all can stay up to date because no one person knows it all. OpenAI speak character. What's character AI? Oh, nah, okay. OpenAI LiveKit Cloud. What? Oh, what? LiveKit Cloud powers ChatGPT's advanced voice? No way. Run millions of concurrent calls, automatically churn to text. So the voice in ChatGPT is basically voice kit. Is that it? That's what? AI voice, robotics. Ooh, robotics. Live streaming. That's interesting. Quickly build voice agents. Ooh, that looks good. This is it. No way. That's wild. Build a simple voice agent with Python in less than 10 minutes. Love me some Python. Web and mobile front ends. Integrate with your phone. AI agents playground. You know, we do have experience with like Vappy and at this point. So it's like all this stuff are really built. Users speak to an agent via an app or browser or phone call. Wow. Hey, I don't know if Oksana, I think I saw her in the chat. Oksana, this may be interesting for your like AI, because her and Mohammed are both in the community that want to build basically a department of AI agents. Fundamentally, user speaks into a stream device via this. Interesting. Recursive. Wait, what are your thoughts on recursive thinking with AI? What is this to you? I don't know recursive thinking off the top of my head. Sorry, Crow. I honestly don't have concept yet. Well, I just haven't dived deep. I'm sure it's come across. Enterprise grade infrastructure, 99.3 billion calls ready to build. Yeah. Okay, so then whenever I find a new tool, how would this work? So the demo is basically going to come from Preston, because Preston, I'm kind of scared on clicking on his videos because that's what led to the V word. So I'm not going to do it because I'm like stepping on landmines. I don't know which one set it off. Most likely was the cussing. But highly recommend. So step one, everyone go follow Preston right now. So take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. I know some people are like, my hands are busy. Hold on. He's like the best as far as open source. Like following his journey is fascinating. So he did a video, not actually, it was like, there's one with the ChatGPT. I think it's this one. I think is it this one? Because he's running, he's running it on his Mac. Oh, this was the Quen as well too. That was the Quen update. Oops. There we go. So it's the Jarvis voice. So credit to Josh Hart in the comment, who has heart. I love that. You get that a lot probably. There's his mic, and so he's running. I'm not even gonna try and break down what he's trying to do, because it's like basically it's NAN plus a whole lot of MCP and other stuff. Like it's it's amazing. I'm not gonna pretend like I know right now how his setup. I have no clue, but it's all local too. So he does a really good deep dive too. Let me see if I could find. He does a deep dive of what tools he used. I think it was so good I saved it, honestly. Yeah, I did save it. I'm now saving videos now more on TikTok. By the way, if you guys saw this video, it's AI. This tripped me out. I was like, what alien is under, I can't say the A word too. What thing is under the water that does, it's AI. It's not real. That got me. So if that came across your feed, yeah, sorry to tell you, it's AI. That broke my heart. I was like, what? Sorry. Um so this video from him, this is a great. Thank you, Sid. Good to see you, Sid. I appreciate the gifts. It went to Preston. He got the little thing above his head. So this is such a great video. So if you don't know Preston, he is AI automation consultant expert. Basically, he helps businesses automate their back end. Guys, dude's an expert. Honestly, that's the best way I could say. So he went deep into the open source local AI route early on. I don't want to say like maybe 4 months ago. It's not that long ago. 3, 4, actually before the year started. So technically around January-ish is when he went that way. And so this is a great video right here. I'll post this in the community if you guys want. Put a number 1 in the chat if you want me to post this video right here, because I'll share it. Because he gives a whole breakdown of basically all the large language models that he's using. So Qwen, Gamma, Llama, and then what they're actually used for, which is actually really dope, because this is super helpful. So he goes through the different LLMs. So he's not running one LLM locally. It's multiple ones for different use cases. And if you look for direct response emails, for writing scripts, for proposals, for marketing, then he goes over the different models and the different sizes. Dope. I will share this video. I'm always afraid to click on it. Hold on. Maybe.
Just a few days ago,
Okay, cool. And then copy and then go back. Okay, cool. So let me go back. I don't know if his video was the thing that I got striked for. So that's why I'm like paranoid right now. Forgive me. So while this loads right here, inside the AI community, because that's the cool thing about the community. Once people know, let me also. Preston is an AI automation expert who builds / consults for AI automation, for basically to automate back end operations for businesses. He is the best at local offline LLMs plus N8N plus Jarvis Assistant. Here he breaks down his open source tech stack. Yeah, to build AI agents locally. Okay, cool. That's like horrible. And then I use Cider and I go, hey Cider, make me sound smart. And Cider's like, here it is. I fixed all your grammar. By the way, read a grammar book. And then I'm like, thanks Cider for making me sound smart. Local, I want to local offline AI agent tech stack. Hey, Ivan just joined the community right now. We got to do the cheesy, hold on, the effects right now. And then celebrate Ivan. Okay, wait, how do I do it again? I think I do this. I know everyone's going to be like, why did he do? Okay, wait, hold on. And then you do cheer. Nice. And then we do wow. Nice. Okay, here, and then enter. So, okay, cool. Yeah, he goes through everything, which is dope. And now that is part of the community for all the members. And then shout out to 2 people. One, How many people we joined today? One, two, three. Paul joined yesterday, so we had 3 people join today. Ivan, Michael, and Mike. Welcome to the AI community. Ivan, I think I've seen you in the comments, Ivan, too. Okay, I'm following Preston already. Yeah, definitely follow Preston. Preston's the only one that I've seen like really commit to offline LLMs. And that video is such a good video that he goes through his whole breakdown kind of thing, because he even tells you like what he uses to run everything as well too. So it's like the amount of research and stuff that he's put into it. And then if you're interested in too, definitely join his school community too, because then he goes a lot deeper and stuff like that. I should join. There's a couple people I got to join their communities, and like it's gonna make me better, and I can learn from them as well too. So that's Preston. Highly recommend. There is only one from him. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. No, there's nothing else in there. Just my randomness, honestly. Sarah, could you show the message that she shared me? Message. This is how I get my next violation strike. I'm always walking on landmines. You just never know. Here we go. Oh, Nate. Hey. I was first, kinda. No, I wasn't.
The maker of ChatGPT are teaming up. They're going to do checkout in ChatGPT, and I don't think they're the only partner. I think it's going to expand from there. It's not out to everybody yet, and so don't go and immediately expect it to work, but I wanted to flag it because it's a huge deal. One of the sayings in Silicon Valley is that every company eventually becomes an ad company.
Except the community.
This is about to become the most valuable ad space on the planet. There's going to be a billion users by the end of the year. Now, ChatGPT is saying, no. We're not going to do ads.
Oh, sorry.
That may be true for now, but just wait. They will find a way to do ads. And when they do, it is going to be the most valuable ad funnel on the planet. And since we already have studies showing that these large language models are more persuasive than a human, we are in new territory as far as what it means to ethically introduce an ad. No one has an answer, and I suspect that's part of why OpenAI is moving slowly on this. Anyway, for the moment, they say there are no ads, and checkout is rolling out and will soon be live, which means you'd be able to click a button inside ChatGPT, never leave that experience, and order something.
That's wild.
That's wild.
That's huge.
Absolutely wild. And if that's the case, think about what that does to Google. Think about what that does potentially to Amazon. This has disruptive potential. ChatGPT, people worry about it eating small businesses. I actually think it's much more relevant to think about how it competes with large businesses. The giants of Silicon Valley are the ones who need to be afraid.
Yes, Sarah. Good find.
They're the ones with billions of dollars in revenue attached to current web behavior, and ChatGPT is fundamentally changing current web behavior. And I say ChatGPT on purpose because no other large language model customer base comes close. Claude doesn't. DeepSeek doesn't. ChatGPT is the runaway winner from a consumer perspective, and that's why Shopify teamed up with them. So we'll see. Watch for it coming in ChatGPT right here.
Mic drop right there. What? Shopify team? How does that change for? Okay, if you guys remember last night, how we were actually playing with this, and then last night we were looking at Espresso, basically. So I don't know. We were playing with it last night, and then from here we were actually like testing this out, which was actually kind of interesting. Like right here, I think it was. Which one was it? It wasn't that one. Oh yeah, here it is. So you can actually technically. Oh wait, where's the? Oh yeah, here. Let me zoom up. So yes, you can now. Oh wait, sorry, people on YouTube, you can't see. There we go. So yes, you can now kind of show up or basically shop. You could click on any one of these. We just asked it for like what's the best espresso machine that's like under $200 that makes coffee taste like New York coffee, because New York coffee's trash. Sorry. Yeah, you could check out. And then the weirdest thing happened. This was so weird because we were playing with that yesterday. Hold on one second. And all of a sudden, an espresso machine showed up on my door the next day. So I pressed some button, and now I have an espresso machine that I have to figure out what I'm going. How I pressed the wrong button. I was like, how did I what? I pressed. Actually, I'm completely joking. That was from something else. I'm messing with you guys. I'm totally lying. That was actually some other things. It's actually. There you go. It's actually glass because I meal prep, so I actually upgraded to glass containers. So sorry, this isn't an ad or anything. Just want to show you guys. I thought it would be funny. Because that would be wild. I got jokes. Anyways, back to her series. So be careful what you press on. You just never know what you're going to get. Man, I really wish it was actually the dirt bike or the electric bike, because that would actually be like, I'm not returning it. Sorry, I am not returning. I'm keeping it. The timing was actually super perfect. But yeah, you can now, and then, so what I'm trying, like, for me as a marketer, trying to figure out like how that changes funnels, like what is that, like how does that change funnel? Because how can I rank basically, because there's something called GEO, I think it's generative engine optimization, I think it is, or something like that. I think this was a weird term that came out. It's like, I got everyone. I thought that was good. I thought on the spot, I was like, yo, this would be a perfect room. I'm like, finally got my shit. It took like a week to finally get to my door because I'm not on Amazon Prime. So I was like, anyways. So there's this thing called generative AI optimization, or generative AI. This is a weird, to basically rank in AI models. Like, this is going to be a science. This is going to be like just how powerful SEO was. Generative engine optimization focuses on optimizing content for AI search-driven engines and AI-generated answers rather than traditional search engines, which is SERP, search engine something something, or results page. It ensures your content is understood, used, and prioritized by AI models when crafting responses, including your brand messaging or anything else. That's going to be a thing. Like, there's now going to be GEO agencies basically will help get your business ranked to the top of ChatGPT's search results. Like, and we tested this yesterday, which is actually kind of interesting. Shopify will be indexing it. So if you're on Shopify, it will have an indexing thing. So actually we need my ChatGPT, Shopify, indexing, ranking. Let's actually look a little more into this. Neil Patel has been talking about this. Fascinating. How to rank Shopify. That's the first search in Google's. How to do SEO for the Shopify. What? It's ChatGPT. Index GPT get found on ChatGPT. What? Why your homepage may be ranked in ChatGPT. Dealing with indexing issues. Using ChatGPT. So what is this? So
AI is changing how people search. Millions of users are now asking ChatGPT to recommend products and brands, and they are getting linked to businesses just like yours. And yes, SearchGPT frequently recommends small niche stores. But is your store being recommended? Most businesses aren't, and that's why we built IndexGPT. IndexGPT is the simplest way to make sure AI search tools know that your store exists. Every time you make an update, webmasters will be instantly notified. No coding on your part, no complicated setup, and always running in the background. Just add a new product, change your pages, or write a blog post, and we will let the world know with hourly updates. This increases your chances of getting discovered by new customers. Search is moving fast. IndexGPT brings your business into the AI search revolution. Don't get left behind. Install it today and start getting noticed.
Is your website or Shopify store indexed? Is it ranked? That. Think of how much of the web is indexed through Google, and now we have to start all over in a sense of like now it's a whole like the whole chessboard just got whoosh thrown in the air, and like get your store indexed, every store sent, and then languages GPT search, so SEO kind of thing, $4 kind of thing. Sent them a question, they got back, installed, works fine, I guess, the apps. So how do you test it? I have so many questions about this. Like this is gonna be a thing. So get starting clicks from AI tools. So look at that. So you can see that you could get you're looking at your traffic analytics, and instead of organic, you're going to be a referral. This has huge implications for businesses to be like that's massive. So I have to update my wording to say now what ChatGPT is the most search engine place in the world, YouTube second. Can we see like ranking? So ranking of, I'm gonna ask Perplexity that. Ranking of search inquiries, queries. What are top? What is the best? Is it YouTube, ChatGPT, TikTok, and how do they rank? By the way, I don't know if you guys know, but you could technically use Alfred to type a query, press enter, and there's a way to actually make that automatically go to the query. You could do it with like YouTube, you could do it with Google, you could do it with any search engine. Basically, you could type in Alfred the thing you want to search, and Alfred will go to the website and actually enter it. It's actually pretty cool. Top AI tools / GPT product. Whenever Sarah shares something, we all listen. Top AI tools.com. Sarah, you need a podcast like where you talk about stuff, so that would be like AI updates from Sarah. That would be amazing. I would tune in. Top AI tools, websites, GPT. Optimize your Shopify products. Optimize your Shopify products. Tools like this will be coming out to compete. Just an example of competing apps. Oh, what is Product GPT? Product GPT is an AI text generator app that helps optimize product descriptions for businesses directly on their Shopify admin page. Yeah, I want to get into e-commerce. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's a whole nother side of making FU money. Like I really want to get into, I don't know if it's gonna be a brand or like merch or something like that, but I definitely, maybe notebooks. I'm still kind of thinking about like merch, notebooks, mugs, AI, make FU money with AI. Trademark. Like actually, sorry, hold on. Product mock-up test. Curious to any product. I think we could do it in this or this. I'm actually and then can we, I know this is totally ADHD, but yeah. And then select. And then I don't. Okay, we're gonna go Chat GPT. Create me. Perfect grammar, John. Create me a logo, image of the phrase "make FU money" with AI, with a image of a cute dog. Violation terms again. I can't go 5 minutes without like violating something. It's like everything you say with the V word. I'm now going to call it the V word from now on because I don't want to say any other things because it just comes out wrong. That's going to get snipped. That's what's going to take down my brand. They're going to just clip all the times I say the V word. This is why John can't have nice things. It's like, ugh. Oh, dope. We're going to make merch brand right now. Limited run. Shopify, because I want to get into shop. Honestly, I think Sid is the only member in the community who has Shopify store experience. Sid, say hi to everyone in the community in the chat right now so everyone could know your page. Sid sells merch too. Oh, yes. I did not watch this. Gets my ChatGPT account banned too. It's like, God dang it. There's Sid. He's more graphics. Let me actually pin his comments too. I like giving my members highlights and shout outs too. It's so fun. So that's Sid in the community. You can reach out, honestly, because that's a whole nother revenue stream, getting into Shopify, getting into digital products. I think Sid needs to do a volunteer workshop on how to use Shopify. Just hints. I'm just kidding. Because even whose terms are you violating? I'm doing the V word for every terms. Like anything, this show is so wild. Like there's so much, because we're literally doing this. If this doesn't, like, Jesus, and then we'll compete. I think I like the first one. What do you guys think? Option 1 or option 2? Put in the chat if you like option 1 or option 2. I know it's still loading. I'm kind of curious now. We're gonna vote. This whole show is a violation. Like, so I've given away too many secrets. Option 1 says Dalton. Let's see. You guys are gonna vote. We're gonna actually go through the whole process, because then this makes. I really want to buy a Porsche, so like this will go towards my Porsche fund. John Caspat, number 1. All right, I think number 1's winning so far. We're gonna wait for YouTube has a 10-second delay, so they're gonna catch up pretty soon. Nana says 1. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's almost done. Actually, yeah. Well, actually, I can't. It's splitting. It's testing right now. Sharon says number 1 is this becomes our official mascot. You guys want to have a poll to name our mascot? F you, Fluffy. We're still waiting on the dial-up. I know you kids don't know what it was like with this. I got to do the dial-up sound on YouTube just for this. So watch this, just because we have the technology. So here, dial up modem sound. So basically, if you guys remember, I'm gonna bring back a whole lot of memories for a lot of people, and I'm gonna blow up your speakers too. Mom, I'm on the phone. I'm on the internet. And then, of course, the best part. I'm not done yet. Wait for it. It's still loading. I'm not done yet. Oh my god, chat room forums. Hold on. It's gonna get better. Hold on.
You've got mail.
You got banned. Yes. Every one of us just got rode back to, I think it's stuck sometimes. But I think everyone kind of voted on number 1. And also sometimes right now, everyone right now is using it. That's why it's like basically the whole internet is using ChatGPT right now. Definitely sounds like a ZX Spectrum connecting right now. I think we need to refresh. Let's see if maybe, I don't want to lose my word, but actually, wrong one. Let's refresh this. Oops. There we go. All right. Vote number 1 or number 2. Actually, I didn't think about the graphic. That's interesting. I think so. Number 1 or number 2. People think it's an optometrist. Which do you see better? Is it number 1 or number 2? Slit. Everyone's like 1, 1, 1. I think 1. I haven't seen a 2. Oh, we got Josh says number 2. Number 1 changed. I think 1 is winning so far. These are right here. You're pretty much. We're gonna have we'll have a mascot for our conference. Like, we need a mascot anyways. Fluffy likes money. Okay. So number 1, and then we're gonna have a naming contest in the AI community for fun. And then here. Name our mascot for fun. F-U-N. Just for fun from today's live stream, which got wild. That way people are like, I'm missing out. Give a name to our AI community mascot. Oh, Preston. Wait, is it this? Oh, ChatGPT image. There we go. Download. I thought the dog would be Sandy. We're going to choose a better dog, but this is just for fun. Just to get something. Because I want to just go through the first iteration. Yeah, if you money. Yeah. But wait, that wasn't the whole point. The whole point was really so that we can kind of see what would it look like to upload file and get it on a coffee mug. Canva violates my terms now. It's like everywhere. It's like, God, F-U-N. Gotcha. The algorithm that's always listening. Yes. Next. Dope. Put a number 1 in the chat if you would drink out of this cup every morning, your cup of Joe, and crush the day with while listening to Erica's music. Let me play her song because her songs are bangers, not gonna lie. Because then let me get to Erica's music right here.
Look in the mirror. Remind yourself who you are. It's Coach E, little homie. Hey, run that self-talk up. Everything I touch, don't plant a seed.
I want to see more. Where's some other templates? I don't think pillows. This is where Canva, mock-up, items, shirts. Might have a hard time explaining what F-U-N means. Create a shirt mock-up. Yes. This is how you do it. Oh. Are we building a brand on the live stream? Sweet, and then I want to see it. Dope! Yo! This is what we use AI for. That's dope! I'm gonna download this. And then can I get the cup? Save markup. And then download. And then go to the community. And then here. Edit. Okay, and then we go here. There's one. Oops. Nice, look at there. I'm built for wins! And that line gets me so hyped in the morning. I'm like, I'm built for wins! Grind on speed. Boss up. And then what's her second song? Just a... Cause we gotta start a movement, yo. We gotta start moving. Happy Wednesday! Happy Hump Day to everyone! Let's go! Let's go! Custom bots. Loaded. I'm gonna be posting a video tomorrow about my experience taking Preston's course. Nice! Please share it, Josh. I'll share it with the community. It's loading. We're building a brand that doesn't exist right now. And then the last one is the shirt. Perfect.
Came from the bottom of my box top floor. Custom GPTs knocking down the door. Scripts on deck, got the prompts on lock. My hustle, money don't stop.
Oh yes, these are the things that tickle the brain. Cool. And then we'll save that. Name a mask after FU Fun. Hey Sid, we're about to have a Shopify discussion pretty soon. Saturday's workshop, NAN agents and Shopify stores. Dope. Dope. Sick. Well, this was a productive session. We didn't get V'd, so this is actually pretty good. Nice. I would rock that. I want this. People in the community were like, what is this? What did he create? Again, this is all done with AI. Oh, NAN Agents is in the lead right now with 4 votes. Ooh, this is good. Man, this is going to be dope. We're going to learn NAN and MCP this Saturday inside the AI workshop. That's you guys voting. I'm not voting. I'm out. I'm not biased. I'm just like, I'm going to stay out and we're going to learn NAN Agents and MCP this Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to about 3, or we do about 3 hours ish. So it's like to like 2 p.m. I think Pacific Standard Time. Same link so that we can start from there. Oh, that's fun. I'm excited for that. Like, that's going to be a really fun build so that we can build agents. Awesome. Wow, this has been a great session today. Every day, every week, we learn something new. We didn't get V'd, so we're back on still. Gotta watch what I say. Be nice. So thank you so much for everyone following. Put a number 1 in the chat if this is your first time following the live stream. Put a number 2 in the chat if this is your returning. You've seen me before. I just like to see. I'm just getting engagement. That's all. New songs don't violate. I know it's like everything. You just can't. Just whatever. You can't. I don't know what I said last time, so I got to be very nice. I may make a t-shirt. Like, I'll get that shirt printed. Like, I know a place that I could get that shirt printed pretty quickly within the weekend. So if you guys vote on that, I think for fun, I'll print the shirt just for fun. Just to have a shirt for Saturday. I'll have the shirt there, and then that would be dope. Check your messages in Circle. Definitely. Is this something you want me to share, Nicole, or is something between us? Let me know. But yes, awesome. Saturday, definitely vote for Saturday workshop. And by the way, just last thing, today is the last day to join the community. At this price, the price will double midnight tonight Pacific Standard Time. And then I'm gonna add more stuff like AI or more workshops, and then they're all low ticket items. But if you're inside the community, you're going to get all that anyways. I could go back to making my courses now. We got the final workshop done today, so I could go back to finishing the productivity course. We're going to add the Gamma course, and then we're also going to add the digital marketing course as well too. We'll build that out too, and I'll get finished on the Lovable course as well too. So we got a lot of good things coming down the pipeline. So awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys all, everyone on YouTube and TikTok, from Sharon to Sarah to Alberto to Sid to Nicole to Oksana. All of you are what makes this show possible. I'm truly grateful to see each and every one of you and our new people. Josh, welcome to the AI community. So the courses make you more money. Legally, I cannot say that. Technically, no. All business entails its own risk. Of course, I have a huge disclaimer that we don't like. Business is not an overnight success. It's not going to come in. It comes down to your work ethic, your discipline, every skill set as well too. I always tell people the business will always grow to the capacity of the skill set of the entrepreneur. But that's basically, we are designed to basically teach you how to sell digital products, use AI in your business, do automations. If you want to do AI consulting, how to do social media. These are just all the things that I learned for my business. So fundamentally, it's AI for business at the end of the day. But yeah, total legal disclaimer. We do not say that you can make X amount of money using from every business entails its own risks. But we all have the resources in there. It's really the community at the end of the day. If you're a business owner, surrounding yourself with other business owners that are all growing, all leveraging AI, all learning at the rate. And I'll put any one of my members inside head to head with anyone else, because everyone in the community is an AI. You guys know so much of what's possible with AI. Hands down, each and every one of you are 99 are in the 0.01% of the whole population of like what's possible with AI. Sarah, what time? 11. So Saturday's workshop's going to be the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So 11, 12, 1. So yeah, roughly 3 hours, give or take. And then, but I'll send out the reminder probably about Thursday, Friday. I'll send the email out with everything the same. It's basically the same Zoom link as well too. So, so I'll put that in there. Sharon's like, see you later, Nicole. See everyone. So, I didn't say make you more money. I did say they cost more than the community. Oh, great question, actually. Yes. All the tools are not included in the AI community, and you don't have to learn everything as well too. The community just exposes you to basically the best of the best of what are the different AI tools. Some people want to build apps, some people want to do automations, some people want to build and sell custom GPTs, some people just want to sell digital products, some people want to leverage AI for copywriting, for how to automate and streamline their business, NAN, how to build agents and stuff like that. So I've kind of made the course cover everything related to AI so that you could pick the right tool for what you're trying to use in your business. You don't need to sign up for everything. You could just watch the videos, even just learn. The goal is to make everyone experts in AI so they know what's the best tool when it comes to leveraging it in their business or automating it, or automating parts of their business. Not on Circle Cal. Oh yeah, technically, because it's still unofficial, but I'll put it on the Circle Cal, because it's technically unofficial. But yeah, I'll put it on there. And then yes, because I want to save those Saturdays. Technically, the Saturdays are eventually going to be a workshop for once the price doubles. I have to introduce a new low ticket item. So there's going to be 1 or 2 day workshops, and those are going to be on the weekends, and those are going to sell memberships into the AI community. So that's why I haven't kind of officially put it on the calendar. But I will open up more days during the week for like office hours and live. So we'll probably have another day, maybe Friday or something. It's still TBD of like, we'll have the workshops sometime during the week. We're just kind of flowing around, just trying to, so I know the schedule changes, but we're just trying to like, we're growing and we're just taking feedback and we're learning. So I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you learn more, I appreciate all of you. I understand the tools cost, but the training, yeah, all the training, everything's included in it. One price gets you access to all the courses, the training, the workshops, everything is included, but you still have to pay for the tools if you want to use any of the tools. A lot of them have free trials, which is super nice, super awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm gonna now eat my lunch and then play with my espresso machine. Have a blessed day, everyone. I'll be back at 10 p.m. Bye. I thought the espresso machine thing was funny. I was like, thinking about that last minute. I was like, I just pressed the button. Now I got an espresso machine in 24 hours. This ChatGPT is dangerous for shopping. People like drink some wine and then they go like, I want ChatGPT, and all of a sudden you're talking to it. And next thing you know, you have like an espresso machine in the morning. Like, we're not that far away from it, from being there. So I appreciate you, Nicole, Sharon, and everyone else in YouTube.